This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Wednesday, August 18th, 2010. And today we're going to take a look at Left Behind Games. This is a NASDAQ bulletin board stock, trading on the ticker LFBG. 6-month chart here, very solid downtrend. Thing that caught my eye about this is the last 2 days trying to move up. It's done this several times in the past and not been able to continue. So right now I'm looking at this as what it does here in the next few days is going to be very important as to whether this downtrend is going to continue or if this is going to try and find a bottom. Overall, just one quick note. This is coming right through here. This would have been a good opportunity to look at. It might make a pop. We're seeing the MACD divergence of the support level held, and it couldn't make the move. But that would have been a good point to be looking at this particular stock. Pull that off, but we'll still keep the overall picture of a long-term uptrend still in the MACD, still a positive divergence with the downtrend. So we're going to look at this as a greater overall possibility of a bottom. It's not a super tight pinch, but there is a little bit of a pincher setup in effect. Excuse me. Right through there. Not extremely low on the PPO and not extremely high on the ADX, but still a pincher sort of setup. This little turn in the positive DI is a bit of a concern. We want to see this not continue this. You know, it looks like it might be trying to turn back down a little bit. We're going to look for this to continue and get the cross of the positive and negative DIs. Still not a bad position. MFIs are in a pretty nice position, getting a little bit of separation away from the 21, but 7 and 14 still moving together. They're still in a pretty nice position, even the 21 on an uptrend. So we're going to look for that to possibly give indication of a reversal. Accumulation distribution on a bit of an uptrend, a little bit of a flat line, but uptrending since back in here. It's been downtrending, so there's been some buying coming into this. Jake and money flow still in the green, but heading back towards zero. We're going to want to see this turn and continue to stay in the green. CCI coming back out of oversold, which is, we state a lot of times, a lot of technical traders use that in combination with everything else as a possible buy point, the break from the oversold levels. Full stow, still coming off the bottom. Nice move, bounce off the bottom, still plenty of room to move. Of course, we're going to look for the break of 50 here to put this in a little bit more of a bullish chart territory. Let's put this through here real quick. We'll pull it back off. This goes along with that MACD. When the tricks had that trend towards zero, it was right in through here. It would be the consideration of it possibly making a move. When it didn't, then you're going to have to look for a longer term retrace at a possible setup again. We've got the cross, and we've got just a very slight uptrend starting. And if you want to look at this at a much larger level, where you're looking for long-term reversals, still a slight uptrend in the tricks, even though it's not, the perfect way of looking at it. We're still looking at valleys. So the tricks is not in a bad position. RSIs, this is a very, very nice position. Moving pretty much together. We're looking for the break of 50. You can see here, very difficult point for it. So we're going to look for it to push through 50 and give this some strength. I think it's important what this does in the very, very near future, because you can see 0015 has been a big area of resistance for it. It was support, fell through. Now it's resistance. There's some right here at 14 as well, a little bit more near term. Put this through. We'll put it in red, where there's a little bit more right through there. At 0014 was a tough point for it. So we're going to look for volume to try and come in on this. Volume is still good. This must have quite a few shares in it. 4.8 million is nothing to complain about. A little bit more than average. We're going to look for this to more volume to come in. See this challenge, this 20-day moving average right there at 0014 as well. It's going to need to push through that middle Bollinger Band and really put a firm test to 0015 to see if this is indeed going to make a true bottom. So let's keep an eye on that resistance to fall. Most certainly, a bottom support at 0011, but I'd really want to see 0012 hold if it wants to fluctuate back and forth between that throughout the course of the day. Not that big of a deal. What's important for this is to hold that 0012 and trying to make a more solid push. Look for volume and look for this start trying to hit on 0015, certainly 0014 heavily, and try and get above that and see if this can start to make an uptrend, some more higher lows, and continue this move off the bottom. This is Andy with QualityStocks with my interpretation of LFBG.